Hello, hello. I hope that I can be heard. Okay, so I am able to be heard. Nice. Welcome everyone to the stream. Today is a pretty late stream, but that's okay because I feel more energized and ready to stream rather than streaming really early in the morning. So yeah, let me just check on my Vtuber model because it's half blinking right now. Let me just hide it for a moment. Let me see. Okay. Okay, we're back. Now I look more awake. It's sleeping. Yes. I think the settings is okay now. Hello everybody. How's everyone doing? I'm more energized to stream today because it's later at night and I think I'm more awake. So yeah. I think my model is still glitching. Yeah, it's not checking my mouth properly. Let me check. Why is it like that? I think I still need to like fix this. Hang on. No, why is it so glitchy today? Okay. It should work okay now. Hello, I'm back. Let me just move it down. Okay. It should be moving as usual now. I'm not sure why it's not checking my mouth properly. Is my mic muted? I don't think it is. It shouldn't be. When I'm looking at VTube Studio, it looks like it's tracking my audio just fine. Hello. I'm not sure what's going on with my model, but let me try and fix it for a moment. I keep hiding and unhiding. I'm so sorry. Let me check what's up with. I usually don't need to fix anything, but maybe there's an issue. Let me check. Okay. It could be that my mic is off for the for VTube Studio. I'll have to check. Hold on. My mouth is usually okay. I don't really change any settings in VTube Studio. So I'm not too sure what's up with it. I'm gonna check if like the microphone is doing okay. Oh, okay, it's off. Okay, let me check. How is it now? Okay, my mouth should be open now. Hello. It might be catching a bit of the background noise, but you know what? At least my mouth is open. I need to get like noise cancelling whatever, because it's kind of receiving the air in my room because I'm using a fan for like my room. Maybe what you guys are hearing right now is the fan. But hopefully it's okay. It's not too loud. As long as you guys can hear me clear, then that's okay. So I actually wanted to stream on Thursday, but I was a bit too tired to stream on that day. But yeah, I went back to work on Friday, which is yesterday. But basically last week was Chinese New Year and I didn't really celebrate it that much. It was a really boring like Chinese New Year this year. I mean, I did visit like one relative and like a friend's house, but that's it. Didn't really do much. It is kind of depressing, but I did have fun, which is what's important. So yeah, I think I hope that the next year would be more fun, because this year was really like depressing. But yeah, I also had so much work to do last week and this week, which is really crazy because Chinese New Year and the Ramadan season is like on the same week, so I had to do so much designs and like campaigns for those two events. It was really hectic, but I managed and it was all okay. Luckily, I managed to rush everything. I didn't need to like drag anything and affect any company's sales, because somehow if I am late, the company might blame me and I don't want to get blamed for the sales issue. So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't create any problems for the company, and everything is fine and everything is rushed, everything is all done. So I'm thinking next week I wouldn't be too busy, but I would be busy in terms of packing stuff, which is kind of sad because I can't really carry a lot of heavy things and I have to carry them and it hurts. So yeah, if you're wondering why I have to carry stuff, it's most probably because the company doesn't want to pay extra labor for like small stuff, so they're asking like graphic designers to carry stuff, which is kind of ill. But hopefully they'll hire people to help carry stuff, but I still think it's unlikely. Hello Satini, welcome to the chat. Actually, let me welcome everyone. Hi Red, hi Carpet, hi Ibani, welcome to the stream. Today I'm just gonna do a simple like drawing. I've actually done the line art last stream. Actually not done, but it's almost done. I'll finish it today and then start doing the base colors. Originally this piece is supposed to be for Valentine's Day, but I couldn't rush it for Valentine's Day because I was super busy on that week, and during Chinese New Year I was also kind of busy. So hopefully I can finish this within this week and before the month ends, so that I can actually move on to another drawing, which I'm kind of dying to draw fan art already. I've been drawing so much OC art lately that I kind of miss drawing fan art, so I'll just be drawing fan art after this one, and then I'll go back to my original drawings, which I actually had put off for quite a while now. I probably streamed one of the line art before here, which is also like Shin on the chair artwork thing. I really wanted it to be like a print, so hopefully if I finish this drawing and then I'll finish the fan art and then I'll make it a print, which I'll give to whoever likes Arc Knights, I guess, and then I'll make a Shin artwork print thingy. I do want to sell artwork, but I'm not sure if I have enough artwork to even sell. I've been wanting to sell artwork for like ages now, so yeah, hopefully I'll draw enough to actually sell enough. But without further ado, let's get into the drawing. I've been yapping so much, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is the progress so far from last week. It's really good progress, so I'm just gonna continue Gideon's side. Also, for those of you who like missed the stream last week, I gave him a new name, Not sure if I like it yet, but we'll just call him Gideon for now. But later on I'll be probably naming him something different. I do want to name him something related to like bats or purple, but I literally have no idea what to name him. Something like fancy or something different would be nice, but I still have zero idea. Okay. Okay, I almost lost. Oh my gosh, I thought I lost my pen. I was finding for it. Okay. So whenever I draw, I would always create a new window and then flip the canvas, so at least I know that I'm not drawing wrongly. Okay. I did not need to warm up because usually when I warm up is because like it's really early in the morning and like my hands are stiff, my wrists are stiff, my fingers are not moving. But since it's midnight, is it midnight? No, not yet. Since it's like night time, my hands are not stiff at all. I can actually use my hands and I feel more awake in general. So I don't know, maybe I might change the stream time to like around this time so that at least I have a little bit more energy to like talk and stuff. And maybe I could also stream a little bit longer because usually when I end streams earlier is because I had to go out or I was feeling too tired because I literally like just woke up and then immediately start streaming, which is a bit tiring, I'm not gonna lie. The time's a bit awkward, but so far I kind of powered through the streams. But now that I think about it, I think personally nighttime streams are better for me, and also I feel like more people would be online around this time because like when I streamed in the morning, not many people are awake, especially in my time zone. So yeah, I might consider just changing the stream time to like a nighttime or something. It's just more convenient. Alright. So today's goal is to finish the line art for this guy and then do the coloring for both. It should be possible considering my speed currently, because lately I have really oops, I drew it on the wrong layer. Because lately I have kind of like a faster line art speed, which is good. I think line art is the one that takes up the most time because it's like more like a precise kind of thing, and the reason why I'm faster now, I think it's because also like it's more of like, you know, I should have the freedom to make any type of lines that I want, if that makes sense. Like maybe back then I was a bit too like perfectionist when it comes to the lines and everything, but now I think I shouldn't care too much about the lines. I should just go with the flow and like, oh, if this line makes sense here, then might as well. If it doesn't, then just redraw it. But yeah, I find that method faster, so I'm just gonna do it faster. Also, if I have clearer sketches, I wouldn't have to struggle so much during the line art phase. So I'm gonna fix that sketching phase thing where I had really cringe and messy sketches that kind of mess up how my line art is, because line art is should be like the most therapeutic part of drawing, because it's basically you just tracing everything with a cleaner line work. But because I don't have clean sketches, my line work is messy and I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. So yeah. Like right now, I think it's alright, because the reason why it's okay is also because the characters are mostly just half body and not doing much extreme poses and wrinkling the shirts and everything, so that's why it looks pretty like fast and simple this time. But I'm not gonna lie though, I wish I could draw faster sometimes. Okay. I think it should be like this. Hold on guys, I'm focusing on the hands, because the hands is kind of like the thing that I can't do anymore. I'm not as skilled as I used to be, which is kind of sad. Does this hand even make sense? Okay, knuckle, the first bend, the second bend. Okay, so it doesn't make sense here. So this part should be straight. Something like this. Okay. Does it look too weird? Okay, I see the problem. Oops, what was that? I think this should be like this, and then this should be like this. Yeah. Then, oops, and then this part should be like this. Okay. Man, I seriously need to like practice how to draw hands. Okay. Excuse me. Let me turn on some music for my side. Okay. Hopefully the fingers look normal. It's been a while since I last drawn. Jeez. Okay, then this part should be okay, so this should be like this. Which is gosh, the hand looks so wrong. I really want to skip the hand, but okay, let me just find a reference real quick so that it doesn't look so weird. Let me just find it on Pinterest. Hands reference, okay. I need to find a right reference. Okay, luckily I drew this on a different layer so I could just erase it anytime. Okay. Let's just put up the opacity because I will just redraw the whole hand. For some reason the sketch looks pretty normal, but when you line it, it just looks unnatural. So that's the thing about line art. You should probably clean it up as much as possible before doing the line art. Don't be like me, just randomly doing the line art. Before the sketch is even finished. But let's try and see if this is better. Let me just draw like the freaking you can tell that I'm super annoyed. But let me just do the, what was this called? The reference or the sketch first. Okay. Maybe something like this makes more sense. It does look better. Okay, let's refine the sketch a little bit more. No, I drew it on the wrong layer. Okay, let's just redraw it. Okay. then maybe I'll just draw it like a bit here. Yeah. Okay, looks okay. Let's refine the sketch. I used to be really good at drawing hands, but I guess I'm out of practice. Okay. My gosh, it looks so wrong. I think the base, the palm is like too small. Just need to extend it a little bit more. So this is the good thing about having a flipped artwork right beside your original artwork, so at least you know what kind of mistakes you're making, because usually when you look at the flipped artwork here, like here, it would look kind of wrong, if you know what I mean. Like, it will look really uncanny basically. So right now I'm trying to fix the fingers, because right now the fingers look really thick and like weird, so I'm just gonna try and figure out how to fix it right now. It could be that the angle is wrong, or like the palm is a bit too small. But let's say if I try to fix it like this, it should look better. And then the first index finger, I'll just move it in a little bit. I'm looking at my own hand to like do the reference, which is like, it's also okay to do. So let me just take another picture of my hand so that I can get the reference right. Okay. Alright. Gonna look at the reference and try to get it right. Because my hands are not as nice as anime hands, of course, but we'll try to get the reference picture first, and then we can slowly work our way. Okay, it's time to lock in, guys. gonna try and erase the lines and see if it looks okay. I think I just can't get the pinky right. I'll just put it like this. Maybe this is better. Yeah, looks much better. But then this part here is a little bit long, so let's just fix. And then we'll just fix it articulation by articulation. I don't know what's the word for it, but basically the bone part where it like can bend and move, I guess. Make it somewhat look like this, and then because obviously my hands are smaller, so I can actually just adjust his hands to make it look bigger. Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea to use my hands as reference because I have really small hands. Okay. Okay, I think this is good. As long as it looks pretty similar to the other hand, it should be fine. Okay, then let me just draw a line here. So that it looks more, I don't know, like nice. Okay. I don't believe that fingers are like difficult to draw. It's just that you need experience in terms of like observation and everything, because I believe that drawing is okay, is easy enough if you know how to observe things, like things around you. Like, let's say if you want to draw a car, and if you love cars, I'm sure you can draw something out of your memory if you really like that car, or at least get some features right, because you know, if you love cars, you would draw it properly. So let's say if you want to draw like anatomy or like animals, you would observe animals, the way they move, the body parts that they all have, or you know, how their paws or how their hands move and how their body looks. It's more on observation when it comes to drawing, if you're really good at observating, if you're really good at observing, then you would be really good at drawing, because drawing, no matter what you're drawing, like cartoons or anime or I don't know, realism, it all comes down to real life anatomy. It will never be too off from real life anatomy. I mean, like, look at cartoons and look at alien drawings and whatnot. They all still follow the rules of anatomy, and they all still follow the basic rules of how a human body works. So if you apply that to anything you draw, it will look okay. It wouldn't look too weird or too off or anything like that. So yeah, you just need to know what you're doing most of the time. If you don't know what you're doing, you're doing it wrong. But yeah, good thing to note, basically. Anyway, now that our hand drawing is done, we can finally sketch it properly. Okay. I don't know if you guys notice, but when it comes to sharp edges, I really like to exaggerate them a lot. So that's why I would always do angular curves and whatnot, because I don't know, it's just more dynamic personally. But if it looks wrong, obviously I won't do it. But yeah, depending on the drawings and the situation, I would angle it if it doesn't look weird. So far this looks okay. Let me just fix this finger here. Okay, knuckles are not that high up, so let's bring it down. Then here, and that's just the collar, kind of messed up a little bit. I thought that was the finger. And then this is the chin, so let's just erase that. Okay, now it looks like a pretty good finger hand drawing thingy. Although this part is kind of weird, let me just erase here and then make it look a little bit more thicker at the base. Yeah, if it's too straight, it will also look kind of unnatural. So yeah, I think this is okay. And then now that I think of it, the eyes are kind of weird, so let me just fix the eyes a little bit. Yeah, definitely too long, so I'm just gonna push it in. So it looks more, how do you say it? Looks more 3D. Okay, let me try and get the eyes right. I kind of forgot how he looks like, I'm so sorry. Okay. So his eyes don't curve down, it kind of curves up. Let me try and fix the eyes. My gosh, it looks worse. I think I'll just add a bit more volume here. The eyes are bothering me now. OMG, Shin Cadmus is streaming. Hi, hello Gabriel, welcome to the stream. Kind of bothered by the eyes actually. I'm not sure which eye is the problem. I like to think that this part here is the problem. Oops. This part here is the problem. So let me just fix. Okay. It looks kinda even, but kinda not. Let's just cope for now. And then the mouth should be like a little bit shorter. Okay. Not sure if the hand is a little bit too big. Let me just adjust the hand size a little bit. Okay. If there's anything, I'll just adjust it again. This is the problem with me during line art phase. It takes quite a while for me to perfect something, but for a really good reason, of course. Okay, this part should be breezy because I did already do pretty clean line art for this part. But the problem is the other hand over there that I have to clean up. Okay, but let's just be a little bit free with the line art. Doesn't have to be 100% like perfect, cause we're still human. So let's just try our best here to like follow what I previously did. Okay. Let's just finish, like, let's just connect the whole arm just in case I need to erase. Just in case I don't need to erase anything. My bad. Okay. The line art may look harsh right now, but after I change the color of the line art, it will soften up a lot. Hello Ember, welcome to the stream. Okay. Hang on, let me just turn on the air conditioner because it's so hot right now. I don't know, this Chinese New Year weather is getting to me. It was raining a few hours ago, but somehow my room is like a sauna. So I'm just gonna turn on the air conditioner. Okay. Should be this one. This. Let me just check the. Oh my gosh, I forgot it. He has like bat wings looking gem design thingy. Okay. Let me just lighten up the sketch layer. Okay. I like how I did like the most random design choice ever, which is to give him like bat wings for this. Well, I can always break my own rules. Just do this. Then just draw the other side, but just a little bit because it's being blocked. Okay, and then there's this cloth thingy. And then okay. Then I'll have to erase this part here. This hand. Oops. Okay, by the looks of it, I think I'm almost done. The line art. Oops. Okay. Let's do the other hand now. Then I'll erase like the extra parts here. Oh my gosh, that sound. Then I'll erase this part here. after I turn off the sketch layer, it should be like a cleanup or something, because for now I can't really tell if my line art is accurate or if it makes sense or anything, so I'm just gonna wing it for now. Okay, let's turn on the sketch layer. It looks okay, like it doesn't look weird or anything so far. Let's continue the hands now. Okay, I am really bad at drawing hands, so please bear with me if I'm taking a long time. I think that other hand drawing took me like, I don't know, I think it took me around 20 minutes just to get it right. Okay, let me just look at the previous hand and just try to replicate it here. I feel like it's almost the same hand, it's just different orientation. I hope it doesn't look wrong. Let me just zoom out. It looks a little bit big. Let me just try to... Let me just try and shrink it. I really suck at hands drawing now. I'm so sad. I used to be a pro, but not anymore. Okay. Let me see if this makes sense. Like, it kind of looks a little bit different than the other hand. Let me see if I can find another reference for this hand. I just want to find like a hand that's like resting on a table. Give me a moment while I find a reference again. trying to find a good hand reference. Hands reference. Hands resting on table. Or maybe I could just make his hands like open up instead of like doing the same thing as the other hand. Okay, let's just erase this. I got an idea. So instead of okay, let me just close the sketch and find this hand layer. Okay, instead of this, let's do this pose instead. Like let him open up his hands. He doesn't need to do the same hand position thingy as the other hand. Or something like this. I'm drawing without reference. I'm gonna refine it, of course. It's gonna look something like this. Just a basic hand resting, and then this is like the thumb part here, so it doesn't look too weird. Yeah, I think this looks much better than just you doing the same as move as the other hand, if it makes sense. So let me just refine it real quick. And then this is like the back of the hand. So it looks kind of like this. And like maybe I can like keep the front finger, the index finger here, and then like this is just like coming down here, because this is a table, and I should probably like fill it in with some like props or something, like books here, or like I don't know. Let me just draw this on a level layer. So like books and candles in the front here, you know, like ooh, candles for like immersive lighting and stuff. And then like so Shin is here, right? So maybe she's like holding a book or something, like a book here, and like the book has like some book cover that says something, I don't know, or maybe like this is like a stack of paper or something. Like let me just draw like messy stacks of paper, and then like more paper here, like they gotta look like scholars or something. Let's just try and get the angle right for the papers. Yeah, it looks like more, doesn't look too empty. So like here's some candles, some like ornamental candle like stick thingies, and here's a light. Here's one candle here, and here's one candle here. Like give some depth to the scene. I'm gonna like, wait, let me just erase this candle. Oh wait, I don't need to erase it. I just need to put it in front of everything. So just like overlap it so that, oh, it looks so depthy, and like, oh, it has like some background elements or something. So like let's put that there, and then let's like enlarge it, not too large that it like overpowers the other one. So this is kind of like a graphic design trick. This is how I would do my design. I would give it some depth, and then like some elements to like fill it in. maybe there's like something here. I don't know, or like something here, something here. But I would maybe like do like bookshelf background thing. Either that, or I would like maybe like something should be here. But I'm just thinking like if it's a library, it would be too cliche. Maybe ink with bottle pen. Okay, that's a good idea. Like instead of having a paper there, because it's like okay, but also we don't want to like overpower this drawing with too many like things on the table, because at the end of the day, what is it called? The subject is still two of these characters, so like let's just like put the ink pen thingy. I don't know how it looks. I'm just gonna Google it. And then this is like the feather thing here, and then like the dip pen thingy. Yeah. Because if it's facing here, then the attention would be this part, and that's not what we want to highlight. So if the feather is facing here, okay guys, sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. So if the feather is here, then at least our attention would be like this side. Let me just draw it with a red pen. So our attention would be here. So instead of facing this side, where the attention would be like this empty side, it would be here, which is also like highlighting the whole drawing thing. It's like Shin is telling this guy to like, yo, finish your work. Here is all the paperwork. Finish it by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning or something. I don't know. But I'm just thinking like what to add here and here. So let me just Google something. Book writing room. What is it called? Like writing room. Oh, okay. So I think we could do like a blurry like chandelier here. So because okay, let me just label it chandelier. How do you spell chandelier? I'm so sorry. Chandelier. I'm just gonna write chandelier here and like just like blah 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 here, so that I know what to add. So my idea is just basically like a huge like candle chandelier in the background here, and then like really blur it. And then it would be cool if there was like an arch window here or something. So like the chandelier's up there, and then there's like a really big window back here. And then there's like cool light stuff here. I don't know. But yeah, now the drawing looks more interesting. I don't think I need a chandelier anymore. The drawing could be like this. Okay, and then wait, why is... Oh, okay, I get it. Just gonna put it full and then like turn off the sketch. Yes. Yeah, I think this is good. This is like a good idea. It's not too ridiculous. So it's either that I would fill the background with the whole thing is like a window, like a what is it called? Like a stained glass window, or maybe like a bookshelf if it really messes up with the lighting. So the reason why it's risky to do like a glass, what's it called? Like a stained glass window thing is because you'll never know if the lighting is off or anything. There is very little references I can find that has like stained glass lighting that's like front facing, especially with characters that have a lot of like colors going on. So I don't know, I'll try and figure out a reference. Anyway, let me just do like the background real quick. Just gonna do like a window that looks like this. Okay. And fix it. I'll just roughly do the background, so at least I know what's the idea and what is like. Okay, I'm just looking at a reference on Google, so hopefully it's not a copyrighted building or something, because you know, sometimes you can get in trouble for like using references. Okay, I think this is much better because it doesn't look too dead, I guess. Okay. Medieval scriptorium is what this place is called. Very interesting. Okay, I like it. Thanks, Amber, for the suggestion. Actually, I think this is really cool. Thank you so much for the suggestion of putting the ink pen. It actually gives more context as to what it is. It looks pretty so far. Yeah, it does. I'm really glad that, you know, the ink pen kind of gave the context on like what this place is, and you know, I would have never really thought of it actually. So thanks for the suggestion. It's gonna be a challenge to color background, but I think I'm up for it. Lately I did do a simple background rendering. But I guess today we're just gonna do line art and little bit of base coloring, because I don't know, this actually let me just delete that. This background thing is quite productive, I would say. Okay, it's really good though. It's pretty productive, today's stream. I would do the background on my own time, but for now I'll just do the basic the base coloring for both of the characters first. I'm not too sure if these hands are okay. Okay. Okay, then pinky. Okay. Not sure this hand looks nice though. Let me turn off the sketch and check. I think it looks okay. Then this is the back of the hand. I'm gonna take my time with the hands. Ouch. I think I need to erase the arm behind it so that I can see. Well, no, it doesn't make sense. Ugh. Let me just erase the hand again. I need to find like a hand that makes sense for this situation. Maybe like a flat. Maybe like a hand that's like flat facing down or something. Let me just hand on table reference. Oh, there's literally a whole thing for it. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I think it's okay. Let me check. Let me look. It's like from a... Let me just flip this one. I think it looks okay, actually. Let me see if this makes sense. I'm just gonna look at the mirror right now to check if this makes sense. Oh, okay. I know why it doesn't make sense. Because the index finger is not supposed to be shown at all. If I was drawing this angle, it's supposed to just show 3 fingers. Like something like this. Either like I do it like this, or I could just because it's like resting on the table, so it should either look like resting. Okay. Then it should look more like this. Oops, what? Okay. It should look more like this. So the middle finger is supposed to rest with, rest with all the other fingers. Okay. And then the first finger can be more dynamic, so like it can move like up here a little bit. like something like this. So then this other finger would be around here. And then this part wouldn't be shown. Yeah. Okay, now this makes sense. Okay, nice. We're getting somewhere. So let me just refine the fingers a bit more. And then I'll just draw like a little bit of or I can just move it down a bit. Oops. And then like hide this part here. Okay. And the index finger is a bit too long, so I'll cut it a little bit. Actually, I think the index finger is okay. And then make it a little bit thicker, because right now it looks really same thing. It looks kind of uncanny, like uncannily thin, whatever the word is. Then put it in a bit. Yep. I think this is good. Nice. Hopefully this is okay. Yep, it looks okay so far. And then now we're gonna erase the extra line part. And then I totally forgot something quite important, which makes this character. So let me just erase the extra parts first. I forgot to add his bat wing hair thingy, so let me just add it here. He usually wouldn't open his bat wings thingy, but since this drawing needs space to be filled, we can break the rules a bit and just let it show. Okay, let's turn off the sketch and see how the wings look. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's draw the other one. I feel like just copy pasting it is gonna be just good enough. Okay. And then we'll just rotate it. Wait, let me just flip this. Okay, we can rotate. Oops. We can rotate this drawing a little bit. Push it up. And like maybe like distort and push it in. Oops. Free transform. Okay. I just turn on the sketch and I think look like this. Oops. Wait, where's the hair layer? Okay, there we go. I think this would be behind the hair. Okay. Sometimes for hair and stuff, or like all these details, you can just break the rules a bit. Because after all, not everything has to be precise, so hang on. Let's say this part here, he usually is, his hair is like blocking the wings because it's behind. Okay, I can just hide it like this. but then I would have like a hair thingy up here so that this part is like shaded, you know. Okay. I think it looks okay. I think he looks pretty similar to the reference. And then maybe the mouth needs to be like a little bit moved up a little bit. Oops. Now he looks more like the reference picture. Maybe just draw a little bit of soft curve here. And maybe his jaw doesn't look too like sharp or anything. Okay. I think his hair needs to be a little bit, oops, need to be a little bit thicker, like something like this. So I need to redraw a little bit of the hair, because his face looks a little bit too flat right now. So let's just fix that. And then the bat wings. Should be here. Okay. This part I'm just gonna put it here. Okay. Erase a bit of the hair. Okay, I'll just erase this part here. Rub off the ear. Okay. Nice. Okay. So far, we did a lot of progress today. Let me just shrink this here. I think we did a lot of progress today. We made sure that the background is interesting. We did some background planning, and then we finished the line art. We fixed the hands. We fixed a lot of Gideon. Actually, Gideon looked really awkward, but although the sketch looks okay, but I think changing a little bit of the line art actually enhanced the drawing quite a bit. So yeah, he looks a lot better now. Thanks Amber for the suggestion, and also I think today's stream is pretty productive. Although I didn't do any base coloring, I'm actually gonna change the title of the stream later on. But I think today's stream was pretty productive. I'll do the base coloring on my own free time, but by next week we should probably be almost finished with the piece actually. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with today's progress. So hopefully I will be able to finish the base coloring. I mean, the base coloring is pretty simple. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I'm so sorry that it had to end so abruptly. I didn't know that I actually streamed for an hour plus, but it was really productive. I'm really happy with today's progress. Thank you everyone who stayed and supported the stream. Thank you all so much for coming in and saying hi. I definitely would stream again next week. So yeah, thank you all for coming in and just listening in. Hopefully by next week there are some progress to the drawing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting this today's stream, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.